There was an idea to bring a group of movie reviewers together to review a single scene in the Marvel Extended Universe. This was an idea brought up by Nando v Movies, a terrific YouTube channel that has tons of amazing videos to check out. However, I'm going to do things a little bit different. And with the release of Dark Pheonix and Disney inevitably including the X-Men in their timeline at some point, I think it's time to examine the best scene in the Fox Marvel Extended Universe. Today I will be talking Logan 2017, directed by James Mangold. Logan is one of the best comic book movies there is. What it does with established characters is what makes it feel so powerful all the way through. You know the character of Logan and Charles, but what they do with changing the dynamic and still fitting in with the characterizations for that timeline. The particular scene I want to look at is when Laura and Logan are yelling at each other in a car. I get this scene doesn't seem to be the most powerful to some, as there's a lot of terrific scenes. However, what this scene does to add to the character of Wolverine is absolutely terrific and adds to that amazing send-off of this character. Keep in mind the state that Wolverine was in before this conversation takes place.
It's got water.
He just buried Charles Xavier, his mentor, the man who saved him. Logan would do anything for Charles. And when left with this grief, he resorts to rage once again. He wakes back up after Laura has stolen a car and they end up in a city. Now what I find so fascinating about this scene is we have two characters that clearly want two very different goals. Logan has given up on anything to do with this character and her motivations, while Laura is not giving up and just by sheer will do anything possible to get back to her friends and bring them to safety.
Why the fuck? What's all this bullshit been for the last 2,000 fucking miles? What? Shut up. Shut the fuck up!
When Laura brings up the comics, Logan just yells at her saying,
I've seen it. I've seen it. Okay? This all here, none of this. No existo. Okay? You understand me? This Eden does not exist. No. It's a fantasy. Okay? See that? Those are the names of the people who just made this. They made this whole thing up.
Adding this nice layer of they're always going to remember you better than the things that happen, sort of ruining this childlike fantasy for this young girl. However, this is clearly where motivations change. The only reason Logan was in for this mission was because he needed the money to get Charles's medicine. He didn't need to do anything from this point. He had given up. The only thing driving him was this little girl's passion to save her friends. And I think it's possible that Logan saw a little bit of himself in Laura. Finally. I mean, they literally have identical powers. It took till this moment for him to finally see, I need to help these people out. This is what the X-Men do. And this is where Logan cements himself as the best X-Men in my eyes.
Stop saying those names. Right now. Stop saying those names.
He's not only protecting the legacy of the mutants, as he hears those names, he's protecting the legacy of Jean, Cyclops, Storm, and most importantly, Professor X. That wraps it up for this one marvelous scene. Check out the entire playlist at Nando v Movies channel and make sure to check other videos out that we do. We have Movie Monday, Top 5 Tuesday, Throwback Thursday, and Foreign Film Friday. Also, we have a podcast every Monday. This week, we're going over a tournament that we're doing at the end of the year and just sort of giving the rules for that. Make sure to check us out and subscribe for more.